Manana Situas, to my colleagues, Imina 35 nas legislatura en Guam is called to order. Majority Leader, Vice Speaker Nelson, you are recognized.
Sijus Masi, Madam Speaker. I move to adopt today's legislative agenda, dated May 1st, 2019.
A motion was made to adopt today's legislative session agenda dated May 1st, 2019. Are there any objections? Seeing none, motion carries. Majority Leader, Vice Speaker Nelson, you are recognized.
Sijus Masi, Madam Speaker. I move to delay legislative agenda item 2.
A motion was made to delay legislative session agendas item 2. Are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. For the recognition of a recipient of a Milazan Masteklu na sacrificial, Senator Regine Biscoli, you are recognized.
Sijus Masi, Madam Speaker. On behalf of a grateful island and country, we honor Mess Attendant Second Class Non-Petty Officer Jesus Francisco Garcia, World War II, and the family of Mess Attendant Second Class Non-Petty Officer Jesus Francisco Garcia for making the ultimate sacrifice in service and defense of our island and country. Sijus Masi.
When Pobetsu, Senator Lee. Majority Leader, Vice Speaker Nelson, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to delay legislative session agenda items 4 through 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, a motion was made to delay legislative session agenda items 4 through 6. Are there any objections? Seeing none, motion carries. Madam Clerk, Hadzi Mangagi Gwini, put for vote, roll call.
Senator Castro, Senator Lee,
Kagia, Sijus Masi, Madam Clerk, Senator Joseph Augustine, you are recognized.
Madam Speaker.
I'm sorry, Majority Leader.
I move to waive legislative session agendas items 8 through 13.
There was a motion to waive items numbers 8 through 14. Are there any objections? I apologize. Senator San Augustine, you raised your hand. I apologize, Madam Vice Speaker, Majority Leader. Senator San Augustine,
Thank you,
you are
Madam Speaker.
recognized.
Point
No.
of order, Madam Speaker. I
Yes,
made a
ma'am.
motion to move legislative session agenda items 8 to 13.
I do apologize. On
I
that
believe we
motion,
must. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
on that motion, are there any objections? Are there any objections? No objections?
No objection.
Motion carries. Senator Tidegui, you are recognized.
Madam Speaker,
Yes.
I move to excuse senators not present for today's legislative session.
Point of order, Madam Speaker. I've been recognized.
Point of order, Madam Speaker, I am the majority leader.
Yes.
I've been recognized by the good speaker.
I do apologize.
Point-
Vice Speaker, Majority Leader, there was a point of order, and I will go ahead at this time recognize the point of order. Senator Tidegui, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I ask for reconsideration on the motion that the following items move forward, because at this point, Madam Speaker, I would like to, well, first I'd like to object to the motion to move forward.
Gavel, so do you have a point of order on the motion for reconsideration?
Yes, Madam Speaker, I would like to, well, my
Yes,
point was I
just
would like
state
to
your-
make a motion to go to the introduction of a.
No, there is an objection.
Point of
Okay, make an objection.
Okay. I
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
I
We are-
understand. One moment, Senator Terlahi, please. Senator, at this time, based on the motion that was made, on the point, I will rule that that motion at this time is out of order. So thank you very much, Senator
Thank you.
Tidegui.
Thank you,
Then
Madam Speaker.
Vice Speaker Nelson, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. On the original motion to move to excuse senators not present for today's legislative session.
On that motion to excuse those members not present, are there any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. There is,
I move to
Vice
waive.
Speaker, one moment, please. There is Senator San Augustine. You did raise your hand.
Yes, Madam Speaker.
Vice Speaker, I will recognize at this time. One moment, please. Yes, Senator San Augustine.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Okay, there is a point of order. There is a point of order. Vice Speaker, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to waive legislative session agenda 15 through 19.
A point of order, Madam Speaker.
The
Senator
majority leader
Sanas-
is,
Yes, I
according
understand.
to our rules,
On the
Madam
point
Speaker,
of-
majority leader should be recognized first, and that is my point of order. I make the motion
Madam,
to waive legislative session agendas items 15 through 19.
Madam Speaker, I can raise a point of order. We're skipping 14, and that was my motion if I was going to be recognized earlier. Notwithstanding the House rules, I moved to go to motions. That's all I was going to address. We have to go in order, right?
there was a point of order on the motions. So Senator San Augustine, please state your motion.
Point of order, Madam Speaker. Item 14 is going back into motions. However, we are not here for this debate. We are here for to hear the Chief Justice State of Judiciary address. So that is why, procedurally, we skip item 14, as we did yesterday for
So-
the state funeral of the former commissioner
Yes.
of Sinahanya. And so this is part of the procedural rules
Yes.
given to us by the clerk that we are following. And it does say in to further point of information,
Vice Speaker,
Madam Speaker,
I'm just trying to clarify it based,
point of information.
so
It
Vice,
does say that I moved to, in the previous in the previous motion, it did say I waive legislative session agendas, items 8 through 13, Because when we were in motions, Madam Speaker, I moved
Yes.
to excuse not present. And
Yes,
so now I am moving forward
Majority Leader,
into the
yes,
procedure.
that is right, and that motion has passed. So
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
so right now, Madam Majority Leader, we are on item number 15 through 16. 14 through 16.
We are currently on item 14, and as the Majority Leader, I'd like to be recognized to make a motion to waive the legislative agenda, items 15 through 19.
On that motion, are there any objections? There's an objection. On the motion, there is an objection. Thank you, Majority Leader. There has been an objection. All those who support the motion, please signify by raising your hand. The motion was to waive item number 15.
Let me just restate my motion, Madam Speaker. I move to waive legislative session agenda, items 15 through 19. And that is the legislative concurrence, item 15, the consent calendar, item 16, the second reading file, item 17.
Vice Speaker, thank you very much.
Consideration of the daily file, which is the third reading and voting file, item 18, and the brief extension of remarks, item 19, which is procedurally done.
Yes,
During
yes, Majority Leader, you are
these
correct.
formalities.
On that
Thank you,
motion,
Madam Speaker.
are there any objections? There was an objection.
Roll call, Madam Speaker.
Yeah, there needs to be 3. On the objection, please signify for the motion to waive items number, we are on the motion to waive items 15 through 19. There was an objection. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Roll call, Madam Speaker. Roll call. I need a
I
second
hear
for
one
roll call.
There's a second roll call.
A point of clarification, Madam Speaker.
State your point of clarification.
Please explain what we're voting on. What is this motion?
Again, on the motion to waive items number 15 through 19, which includes the legislative concurrence, consent calendar, second reading, consideration of the daily file, brief extensions, and announcements. There was an objection, so I'm calling for the vote.
Roll call.
All those,
Roll call, Madam Speaker.
thank you, Majority Leader. There
I believe
is
it was
not-
seconded.
There was one roll call, and I saw second roll call. All those in favor of the motion, please signify by raising your hand. It was a motion to waive. On that motion, there was an
Motion to waive.
objection.
Point of inquiry, Madam Speaker.
Yes.
Motion to waive what?
A motion to waive items number 15 through 19. Again, on the motion to waive legislative concurrence, consent calendar, second reading, consideration of the daily file, brief extensions and announcements. There was an objection, so I'm just asking all those in favor, because of the objection, please raise your hand.
Roll call, Madam Speaker. I believe we
Yes,
have.
there's only 2 roll calls.
Madam
Please,
Speaker, if you.
there's 2
There's
roll
a third,
calls
Madam
only.
Speaker.
I need to hear. If you want to call a roll call,
Roll call.
please signify by letting me hear you say roll call. So there has been 2 roll calls, one by Majority Leader, one by Senator Talai. Is there a third roll call? There is a third roll call. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Senator Castro. Senator Castro, nay. Senator Lee. Senator Lee, nay. Senator Marsh-Titano. Senator Marsh-Titano, aye. Senator Moylan. I apologize. Senator Marsh-Titano, nay. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, nay. Speaker Munya-Barnes.
Aye.
Speaker Munya-Barnes, nay. Senator Munya. Senator Munya, nay. Vice Speaker Nelson. Vice Speaker Nelson, nay.
Aye? No, it has to be aye. Aye, you have to say it. Yes, right. No, your motion.
Ma'am, you're in favor.
You're in favor. Again.
I apologize. Vice Speaker Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, nay. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, nay. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, nay. Senator Tydegui. Senator Tydegui, nay. Senator Pito Terlahi. Senator Pito Terlahi, nay. Senator Therese Terlahi. Senator Therese Terlahi, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
To my colleagues, on the motion to waive items number 15 through 19, it received 4 ayes and 11 nays. The motion fails. So at this time, Vice Speaker, Majority Leader Nelson, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I move to resolve into the Committee of the Whole for the purpose of receiving the State of Judiciary address and to allow the honored guests into the Speaker Antonio R. Unpinko Legislative Session Hall.
On the motion to recess into the Committee of the Whole. That's procedural. It's okay. We are going to, on the motion, again, to resolve into the Committee of the Whole for the purposes of receiving the State of Judiciary address and to allow the honored guests into the Speaker Antonio R. Unpinko Legislative Session Hall. Are there any objections? Are there any objections? No objections. Motion carries. We are on recess.